NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Last outing for the Nets, it was a loss to the Charlotte Hornets. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty. Simmons. And it's blocked. Nets passing it around. Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
And then Durant with the dunk.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris, depth has been a concern.
Yes, but Kevin, give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals. Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Claxton, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game. Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Nets on defense following Durant's three-point attempt.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
KD on the wing. Pass to O'Neal. Now Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. He told me they have to lean on their postgame tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Claxton. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now Simmons following Durant's three-point attempt. There's the pick. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Claxton. So they take the lead.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Both teams will make substitutions. .135 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Harris. To the inside. Nets passing it around. Curry wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
No hesitation from Seth Curry on the catch and shoot. You can see the confidence in his mechanics. That's beautiful.
Now, here's Sharp. There's the screen. Lets the three fly. The shot by Curry, no good. The Nets with the lead. It's stolen by Curry. Mills in the corner. Outside for Curry. Second chance shot. And it's Sharp missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Mills. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Curry with a wide open look. Curry with another miss. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Nets. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one. Drills the three-pointer.
The sweet spot, the comfort zone for Patty Mills.
Here's Sharp. It's tipped. And he gets it back. It's good. Just 4 seconds left in the first. Here's Harris, and he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Nets. They lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Sumner. Back to Durant. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Irving. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Misses in close. Pass to Claxton. Outside Durant. Back to Irving. No good from outside. Nets trailed by 5.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a Net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all. And you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
The Nets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Now, here is Irving. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Got a piece of it. And Durant gets double teamed. On the wing, Harris. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the shot is long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
First team.
That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Claxton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, with how well Ben Simmons puts it on the deck and gets to the cup, you can forget he's 6'11". This is the very definition of a point forward.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Nets on defense, following Durant's three-point attempt. Simmons looking around. Pass to Sumner. And it's sent back by KD.
Wow, twice on the pipes from Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
Nets passing it around.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Nets trailed by 6. Stolen by O'Neal. Simmons on the wing. Outside Durant. From the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
To the middle. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's got the jumper. He shows you right there. I'm going to rock the rim. Leave no doubt, KD.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Teams changing it up here. Nets leading by 4. Down low. Here's Curry. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
There's the 3. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Three-pointer. The rebound by Sharp.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
And it's Warren with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Nets trail by 10.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Well, you love that Seth Curry is trying to get into the space of the shooter and make it a tough shot. That's nice.
And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Brooklyn leading by 7. Pass to Simmons. It's deflected. To the paint. Durant with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Simmons. Outside Irving. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Well, KD still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, but didn't feel a deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline. Or beyond.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you.
Listen, he's a confident player, but if you're going for that kind of finish, you better finish it.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
Pass to O'Neal. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's the screen. The three from KD. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. They host the Spurs after this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. The offensive rebound. Tries to keep it alive. And they hit it back. Goes up again. And Irving with the lay-in. Good. Now it's just a 3-point Nets lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And the Nets making a change here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Harris. Screen by O'Neal. Rebounded by the Nets.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Harris misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Inside. Outside, Simmons. Back to Irving. Screen by Simmons. From downtown. And again, it's the Nets missing. And it's Warren with the ball for Brooklyn. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Durant. Rejected by Harris. Pass to O'Neal. To the wing right side. Simmons with it. And here is Harris. Simmons inside.
This is a real specialty of Ben Simmons, the ability to go after it on the glass.
Here's Curry with the three. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 6.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Nets lead by 7.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to O'Neal. Takes a 3. And it's Irving missing. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Ben Simmons is so skilled at using his athleticism and strength to draw the contact. How about the end one opportunity?
Now, here is Irving. He has 6. 4 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 6.
No hesitation from Seth Curry on the catch and shoot. You can see the confidence in his mechanics. That's beautiful.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Simmons. Nobody near Irving. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Brooklyn trailing to tie it up. And he lays it up and in. Irving's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Nets.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic. You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
They get it back. It's Curry outside. They shoot again. And Durant lays it in. And the Nets lead by 3.
Yeah, and I mean, smart, too. It's understanding, okay, shots coming off here. I'm going to get myself to the spot, and I'm going to get a couple of bonus opportunities for my team.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Pass to Mills. The kick out to Irving. And it's blocked. Outside, KD. Now, here's Sharp. Back to Durant. They set the screen. The offensive rebound. Sharp. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here are the Nets. To the inside. Sharp. Another shot. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Irving. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Outside Irving. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Substitutions for your Nets. Kevin Durant.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Sharp. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. Irving with it. Now guarded by Simmons. The shot's good from Irving. 16 points for Kyrie Irving. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Irving after the made shot from KD. And the Nets miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Count that one.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Now here's Simmons. They set the pick. This one for three. That one misses. The Nets go the other way with it. To the paint. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, how about the speed at which Kyrie Irving comes at you on the drive? This is why he's able to draw so many fouls.
And he ends up making the second, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Here's Claxton. Outside, Simmons. To the middle. The kick out to Irving. Nice hit again. 5 to shoot. And here's Brooklyn.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. For 3, Durant.
A terrific job from Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 4. There's 21 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Durant with a wide open look. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. Irving attacking. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And an intentional foul right there. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Kyrie's history is that of being a big shot maker. Free throw line opportunity right here with the game in the balance.
Can't to force overtime.
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
And that's going to do. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Pass to O'Neal. Out to Harris. Nets passing it around. Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by Durant. Jacks up a 3. Claxton no good.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And here is O'Neal. Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And he gets it to go. Simmons got the first basket here in overtime for the Nets.
Wow, Ben Simmons looking so confident in a big spot, guys.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Down low. Harris outside. And a miss there on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the inside. Pass to Sumner. Outside Durant. And the Nets miss again. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. The Nets making a switch here. So he comes up empty at the line. Irving for three. They get it back. On the wing, Irving. Back to KD. Over Harris. Just 4 to shoot. And he overshot that one, missing. The Nets with the lead. In the corner, Irving with it. Offline with his three. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Durant's running. Irving can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Harris. And stolen by Simmons. One-on-one fast break. Outside for KD. Outside, Simmons. Irving with the steal. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Got it!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 4. There's 21 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Here's Irving for three. And it's KD with the rebound. Here's the three. Can't knock in the three. They need this one. A shot missing. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
You can't check my demeanor. I just bought a Birkin for my Aunt Regina. I've been getting money since I was a senior, but last year I made $7 million. Didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope. I be feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a fuck who my opponent is. Asking why I dropped the YBN. I had no other choices. We ain't own it. And all that janky, I'm not condoning it. With a couple, I got a bone to pick. I'm on some movement, yeah, on some moment. But I'll be